alphabetically this time, starting with Dr. Fakhoury. If elected as mayor, how would you change the perception of disconnect between the city staff, the council, and the community on all levels, both internally and externally?
Thank you. So we hear the statement, perception is reality. And from what I know and what I've been told and the people that I'm speaking with as a candidate, I don't think it's a perception. I think there is a disconnect, and I think we need to address it. And I would start, like in any big company, small company, in a family, it really comes down to culture. You've all heard Peter Drucker's famous statement, culture eats strategy for breakfast. Well, culture also will eat restructure for a light snack in the afternoon. So culture, started being introduced in the 1980s. I have a daughter that works at LinkedIn New York City. Her primary role is to create company culture. So it is your culture that creates employee satisfaction. It is your culture that propels you forward. It's your culture that helps you financially. And so it really becomes about how are we treating our people. My mother used to have a beautiful saying, it was so simple. Everyone likes to be asked and everyone likes to be thanked. The asked is the inclusion, the thanked is appreciation. So when we hear it also in business, the number one reason employees leave, it's not because they're not getting paid enough, it's because they're not being appreciated. They would prefer to have that feeling of appreciation more than that paycheck. Of course, financials are important. The other part that I would say is we need to make sure, it's a term now, DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion training. So we have to be honest, we have to bring people together. And I'll tell you, the most powerful thing we all have is a smile. Even just a friendly smile. As I look around the room, it changes how you interact with the other person. And if we don't even have that courtesy to give that to someone because we think we disagree with them, so that is, I think, we're internally and externally as a city, we need to work together and start with just a nice, simple smile. Thank you.
Mr. Fakhoury, thank you.